Hi, I thought I'd just do this video just as a bit of an introduction to pen style vapes, because quite a lot of people that are new with their cannabis prescriptions have been posting questions with recommendations, and I thought at least this would give them an idea of yeah. Anyway, I'll stop waffling. What I'm comparing today is I've got the Storm Sapphire and the Storm Spirit. You're looking at about £55 for this one, and about 110, something like that, for this one. There's pros and cons, definitely. The Storm Spirit has a battery that can be taken out and replaced with another, so you have the option to, have an extra charge, as it were, with you. You'd normally charge it through the USB. With the Sapphire, which is a much more basic version, once it's out of charge, you have to recharge it, and you can't use it while it's charging. So you're out maybe a couple of hours, easy, I'd say, where you can't use it. So that's a downside. The Storm Spirit is a digital version, and it's got a much wider range of temperatures. It goes up to 240 down to 130 or something like that. I'm not going to advise you what temperatures you ought to be vaping things at, because there's lots of guidelines out there, but we all react to them differently. There's so many different strains out there that, I think find your own way. I tend to vape my CBD on the lower end, more like 170, 180. 180 on the Sapphire, because it's the lowest it'll go. Whereas the THC, I'll vape anywhere up to 200, really. The one big downside, I think, with the Spirit is, although it's rechargeable and that's great, it does make a slight buzzing sound when it turns on and off, which is an advantage if you're on your own, when it's working and when it's not. But if you're out, if you're somewhere quiet, it probably will get noticed. So the Sapphire is digital. You just turn it on, you press 1, 2, 3, and it'll bring up to 5 lights. And you can see I've got a light there. Means it's currently the 3rd light up, so that means I'm on 200. And just waiting for that to load to warm up, and it will stop flashing when it's loaded up. A lot of people favour desktop ones, but I'm somebody who's quite short of space, and I like the fact that I can just grab these and take them where I want in the garden or whatever. Not that I move much, but it's nice to have the option. I should show you that I bought, you can see glass mouth pieces there. You will get one free that's a folding travel lid. They're both magnetised on, but I just prefer these. I don't know why. The lid is very similar to things like on the the pipe is very similar to things like the Mighty and the Crafty, from what I can gather. Just what you used to, I guess. I've also got a little, oh dear, I don't move it, there's going to be an avalanche of things here. Honey bubbler here, and what you do with that is half fill it to water, pop that in there with a different mouthpiece on that has to have the water attachment, and suck through there. Maybe I'll do that another day. And if you want something to wake you up a bit, then put a drop of peppermint oil in the water in your bubbler, I swear. It's a beautiful feeling. It really wakes me up, feels like a jump in a cold swimming pool. Also, I certainly wouldn't go over 200 if you vape in a public place, because it will smell more. Also, if I'm at home, I'll be loading up while it's heating, but if I'm out, I'll have the flour already in there, so that, because otherwise you're just making the place stink, drawing attention to yourself, and we all know that it's still a bit of a minefield. Anyway, that's just a bit of an introduction for you. I think that's about that. Yeah, you can get water adapters for both of these water lids. They look interchangeable, but they're not. So don't think that you can use the lid off one on the other, because you can't. I've made that mistake already. Yeah, I hope you found this useful. Another one I've heard a lot of recommendations about is the Pax 3, the Mighty, the Crafty. I'm sure there'll be a lot of reviews out there, but yeah, I thought this just might give you a bit of an indicator how they work.